Minnesota's salt problem is accelerating.
Road salt is a big problem in the Twin Cities metro area. Chloride is toxic to fish and invertebrates. This road salt that we see right here, just shy of 500,000 tons is applied across Minnesota every year. That's a lot of road salt. That's a lot of chloride that runs off into our waterways.
Salt is a necessary evil in winter. It keeps roads from becoming ice rinks. But it is also the enemy of cars, people, wildlife, and Minnesota's countless creeks, lakes, and rivers.
The salt is really bad for the waters that it runs off into. You can see behind us here there's a small wetland. So this road salt, when it rains, when it snows, and when this stuff melts, runs off into these wetlands. And you may think, well, this is a small wetland right here. What's the big deal? Well, there are a lot of critters that live in these wetlands. But these wetlands, when they overflow, they often run down into creeks, those run down into lakes. So all of this area, for example, that we're standing in right now, eventually drains down into Golden Lake.
According to Matt Koshin of the Rice Creek Watershed District.
And once the chloride is in our lakes and streams, you can't get it out.
The time has come for transportation departments to cut down on their salt usage.
Yeah, whether it's a road authority, MnDOT or county plows or things like that, it's about finding ways to use less. So there's a brine spray that can be used now that typically results in less chloride use than using a rock salt like this.
North Metro residents can also chip in and do their part to minimize the amount of chloride that winds up in area waterways.
When it's a homeowner, it's getting out there and shoveling right after a snowfall to ensure that that stuff is not freezing to your sidewalk and so forth. And for homeowners, it's when you do need to use salt, it's about using less. Typically, like a coffee cup should be enough to cover a driveway. Don't need to be spreading out, many pounds of it.
So far, it's been a mostly brown winter in the Twin Cities. Less snow means less chloride runoff. But that doesn't mean the salt problem has gone away.
These warmer winters, when we have rain events in the middle of the winter, can be really bad because any of the salt that's already been applied is going to quickly rush off into any of the lakes or streams or wetlands.
In Blaine, I'm Eric Nelson, North Metro TV News.